everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I created this beautiful summer wreath using Dollar Tree products. This wreath is good to use on your door, indoors, anywhere you would like inside your home. It's very beautiful and I love all the flowers that I chose to put in it. I love the mixture of the yellow and the blue and the white and also the grass to give it more of that wildflower summer feel. Just like the flowers you see out in the field, they're just kind of growing, doing their own thing and blending together. So that's what this wreath remind me of, and this is what we're going to be creating today. So the materials you'll need, I have 2 blue and yellow pansy flowers, 2 white roses, 2 yellow berry stems. Those are the yellow powdery looking stems that I have. I have 1 wooden sign and 1 stem of long grass. We have a 14-inch grapevine, black and white ribbon. You can get your ribbon from Hobby Lobby, Dollar Tree, anywhere you can find black and white ribbon. I like the black and white ribbon because it also gives the wreath a farmhouse style feel. So if you want to match the black and white with some decor inside your home, it will go perfect with it. And I also have Chanel stems that I have glued onto the back of the sign, as you can see already. So the first thing I'm going to do is place my bow. I like to place my bow on my grapevine wreath because I'm going to use my bow as a guideline to show me where to place my floral. So once you place your bow, you're then going to go ahead and cut your floral to place it into the grapevine. So once you have placed your bow onto your grapevine, you can go ahead and start cutting your florals. Um, so when you're cutting your florals, you don't want to cut your florals too close to the flower. I like to leave just the right amount of stem so that when I'm pushing it into the grapevine, there's enough room for it to kind of stick out from the grapevine. And y'all see what I'm talking about once we start placing the flowers. So, and I also forgot to mention that before you start anything, you want to clean your grapevine, and you want to make sure there's nothing, no leaves or sticks or anything sticking out from it. You just want it to be nice and clean before you start to place your flowers, bow, or anything onto it. So once you cut all of your flowers off, you remove paper, stickers, or whatever's on your flowers. I like to take a few flowers and bundle them together just to give me an idea how I want to arrange my flowers onto my grapevine. So I do that before I place them onto my grapevine wreath. So once I bundle and kind of get an idea of what look I want the flowers to be in on the grapevine, then I go ahead and I start to place my flowers into the grapevine. And you usually just place them on an angle, not straight down into the grapevine, but you want to place it where your stems are going on an angle into the grapevine, so where it'll stick out and give more of a natural appeal on your grapevine wreath. So I like to start placing outwards from the bow, outwards to around on the grapevine. So I kind of use my bow as a guideline when I'm placing my stems. So you want to place your stems on both sides of the of your bow. So you're going to place them on top, and then you're going to place them at the bottom of your bow. And don't forget to cover the top of the grapevine with some florals, and you'll see as we go on into the video, because I am going to speed it up. So that'll give your whole grapevine, the top of it, a full appearance, because sometimes people just add florals on side of the bow and just forget to put the top. So the top of the wreath is kind of like bald, and then you have like floral only on the sides. So just make sure that when you're placing your floral, that you are placing floral all around the bow, the top, middle, and the sides. And it'll give a more cleaner look. Just make sure you evenly distribute all your flowers on both sides of the bow. Make sure, whatever, if you have a certain amount of blue on one side, make sure you have that amount of blue on the opposite side of the blue of the bow. Alright, you guys, so right here, as you can see, we're almost finished arranging our flowers onto the wreath. So I just like to get my wood sign and kind of put it on my grapevine where I would like to have it placed, and to also know where to stop putting flowers. So we're almost there, so that's why I have my sign there, so I'll know where to place my where to stop placing my flowers. But as you can see, my wood sign, I've already glued the chenille stems onto the back of it, and I use my hot glue gun, and I use some little pieces of felt to kind of help keep the chenille stems in place and to kind of keep everything sturdy on the back of the wood sign. And I'm going to use the chenille stems to tie down the sign onto the grapevine wreath, and you'll see that throughout the video. Any excess chenille stems that are sticking out after you tie your sign down to the wreath, you can go ahead and cut it or kind of bend it up, twist it, hide it. But for me, I took and cut the chenille stems a little bit shorter so you won't see it peeking out on my grapevine wreath. And so Here I'm showing you how I place in my grass sticks. I just kind of randomly place them in between the flowers on the wreath. I didn't have any particular places to stick them, so it's up to you where you want to stick your grass stems on your wreath. Um, as I begin to place my grass stems in, I noticed that I didn't like the straight look of the grass. It kind of looks weird. It didn't go with the flow of the floral on the grapevine. So I took scissors and actually curled my grass stems. And you'll see that in a video towards the end where I took my scissors and curled it. And it looks so much better. It gave it more like a fancy look to the floral. But you can try that if you don't like the look of it sticking out like I did. It's pretty easy to do. So, and when you're curling your grass, you guys, just make sure that when you're pulling the grass toward you, just make sure that you don't pull too hard because the grass is easy to break. You can use any kind of scissors to curl your grass. Um, Instead of curling one at a time, you can take 3 or 2 pieces and kind of curl them all together to kind of make the process really quick. But the harder you pull and the tighter you pull, the curlier the grass hair is. So it's up to you to distinguish how curly you want your grass to be. Some of my grass stems are curlier than the others, and some are just curled a little bit at the end. But it's all up to you, however you do it. It's still going to be cute whether you curl them tight or not. So, I mean, it's up to you. Okay, you guys, so here as you can see, I'm curling the grass, and the scissors that I have, they're a little bit long. I know you may have the short scissors, but I have these long scissors and they work perfectly fine. And as you can see, I'm curling the stems in different directions. I'm curling some toward me, and I'm also curling some in the opposite direction. Now, I know earlier I told you guys not to pull so hard on the grass leaves because it'll break, but you do have to pull, give some type of tension, not just too much, but enough to make it curl into the direction or into the shape that you want it to. Because actually you can see some of mine are curled just at the tip, and then some are curly to like they're in a spiral shape. So, and that's because of, some of them curling tight and some of them not. But I think I like some curled at the tip and then some in the spiral curl. Kind of gives it a little difference throughout the wreath. But overall, I like how everything curled how it came out, and I think, like I said, I think it looks better than the grass being straight to me. It kind of gives the wreath more of a fancy look, especially with the farmhouse feel. So, I mean, it's up to you how you want to curl your grass, but that's it, and I'm going to speed up this video. After I curl the grass, I'm going to basically take some jute twine and make a little loop, a little latch on the back of the wreath for you to hang it. And then after that, that's about it for the video. So, you guys, stay tuned. Okay, you guys, here is the final product. Look how gorgeous this beautiful wreath is. I'm loving the blend of the yellow, blue, and white floral with the curled grass. It's just beautiful. And let's not to mention the wood sign is just perfect. It seals everything all together. I love this wreath. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, you guys, so that I'll keep putting out perfect content for you guys. And please comment below if you are going to make a summer wreath for your home this season. Thank you guys for watching. See y'all in the next video. Goodbye.